good to confront fears, and I think it's good to challenge yourself all the time. I mean, life's short, so we have to do it. I mean, or else it's going to be just boring. You know, anybody can sit at home in front of a TV and watch other people doing this stuff, but I would rather be doing it. My name is Kurht Gearhardt, and I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm about to take one of the biggest adventures of my life, 8,500-mile journey from Beijing, China, to Paris, France.
Back in the day, between the 50s and the early 80s, they're hand-built most likely. And I like to keep that going. I just care about them. Can't explain why. I have a very big connection towards them. And when I drive a Porsche, I become the car. I come one with the car. Even when they're smashed and wrecked, I love them even more because I want to bring them back. Each car is an individual to me, and I take very good care of them, and I have a lot of pride for working on them. My name is Steven Cognata. I work on rare vintage Porsches. I've been doing this for 36 years. Specifically, I paint. I like doing the paint. I can do the metal work, not my specialty though, but I like to take it from metal to paint to assemble. I realized this was going to be my career probably when I was 4 years old because my parents would have dinner parties at the house. Well-to-do people would come over. I would figure out to take a screwdriver, go outside while they're eating, and start taking their lights off to see what was inside the lights. So it started there. 3-4 years ago, I had a friend named Walter who said he actually found a barn find 912, and I said, wow, that's kind of everybody's story now. It's a barn find. They sprinkle dust on it and we have a barn find. We open the door and they stage the whole thing. No, it was an actual barn find. The thing was dirty, real dirty. My friend Kurht actually bought this car, and I thought we were just gonna fluff it up and he was just gonna drive it because I've restored a couple cars for him. Perfect. I hear that we're gonna do some other things with it. So now I didn't know we were gonna paint it. Now he's wanted to paint it, so I've taken it down and we're gonna spray green again and put it back the way it was. There's single stage and clear coat, 2-stage, base coat, clear coat. The single stage has a different look. It doesn't look blaringly shiny. It's not blinging at you, but it has this humble, warm appearance, and it's very shiny. Right now we're using a water-based product, which is excellent product when you know how to use it properly. Most of these cars aren't beat up too bad. I mean, they drive into my shop. Usually they drive in, and that means somebody's taking care of it here and there. I had a customer bring in a car, and there was an empty lot across the street from my shop. The hotel was built, a huge hotel was built, his car wasn't painted yet, and I had to explain to him. He goes, "You can't paint my car, but they can build a hotel in a year." And I go, yeah, sorry. His car had problems. I kept finding rust on it, and so you have to stop. You can't move forward, now you're moving backward. You can't speed up the process. I think actually when they throw more money at it, it slows it down even more. People who know me are gonna laugh. "Oh yeah, your car will be done in 3 months." No, it's not gonna be done in 3 months. If you get your car back in 6 months, you're pretty lucky.
Because like I say, I don't got a lot to say because it's not that big of a deal, this car. This car is like partial poser. People trip out, which is fun, that's fun, because people don't do this. Because they're all a bunch of purist weirdos. I've always been like a Baja 1000 guy, love that. And so when I first saw like 10, 12 years ago, it's like, oh, they race Safari, they call them Safari Porsches. Right away I go, oh, this is what I'm doing. Me personally, I love working on it, building it, figuring out, just getting the tools out. It's just fun. You know, it's probably therapy, a little bit of therapy, you know. I bought it 30 plus years ago and took it all apart, painted it, did it all. And then about 10, 12 years ago, it was time to redo it again. This car could never really be put back to pure original. It just has too many modifications, which is the way I bought it. It has the 3-liter engine, which is the whole next generation engine. And there's other things also that were done on the car before I purchased it. We already headed down that path, so, you know, let's do it the rest of the way. My name's John, and I own the silver 911, and I'm friends with Kurht, building the green car.
And we rented the space together, and part of the build out was kind of fun as well. We were able to just build it out the way we wanted to. I just needed to be away in my solitary zone and be able to just work for, you know, an 8 or 10 hour day on it so that I could get stuff done and get dirty. Well, first of all, my painter and my mechanic turned me on to this particular space in kind of the armpit of the valley, the San Fernando Valley. Just to get away from home and not be working on the car with my gal there. You know, it's just, yeah, it's like being a boy. I'm glad that I've got some help though. I've got the team of people around me that are helping me through this whole thing, because, well, we all need help in life, you know, to get through this stuff. It's never going to be painted again as long as I own it. I just wanted to bring the car itself back to the original state, racing green, Irish green, perfect to go on a rally. I like aesthetics. I like the way things look, and I like the way they're put together. But it just so happens that Porsches are beautiful and they drive well.
Okay, let's go over this list, because before we talk more about the car and I start talking about stuff that has no relevance because it's not allowed or it doesn't make any sense based on the list, then maybe it...
We have roughly 9 months to make a road trip down to Baja, as we're going to do a pre-run to test out the car.
Well, I would think we'd be averaging at least 14, 12 to 14.
I love everybody has a different opinion about the mileage. I was like, oh yeah, 20 miles to the gallon. So based on the rules and regulations, we decided to do these several modifications, including a 100-liter fuel tank, skid plate on both front and rear, lowering the compression, just to be able to run with maybe gas that's not so great, maybe over in Mongolia, air filtration through the cab of the car for the carburetors, just so that a lot of dust doesn't get in there, and some updated rally tires.
That's fine. I already took a photo of my motor and had to send it to him.
No limit to the quantity or range of spares that can be carried in the car, but trailers are not permitted.
Now that we have a plan, we can start executing the assembly of the car and get it ready for a trip that we're going to make down to Baja in about 9 months.
I mean, the whole idea is to survive Mongolia in one piece so that the car on the highways the rest of the way is wonderful.
Yep.
So
I'm not making all the decisions. It's not my car, and it's like, you know, you're my co-driver, and then we're going on the trip, you know, come along. It's a friendship, and we're taking a journey, and I like adventure.